So in the beginning of the story we are shown the scenes of a destroyed world. Inside advanced cities like Columbia, people were living in the form of tribes. They started hunting and gathering for food like the people of the olden times. Whenever there was a crisis here, they used to face many problems. There was always the threat of the mutants, these mutants who are always ready to kill these humans. They were also humans in the beginning, but then due to some infection they started turning into zombies as time went by. The infection spread and almost all humans turned to the new mutants. The world was destroyed and the survivors formed tribes to save their lives. They started living there. They had handled this infection so skillfully that one generation died, and now in the next generation there was no literate person left. Understand that this world had become Adam's world again. The tribe we are seeing right now, its leader's name is and his son. 7 is the ultimate hunt and takes care of his people to become the next perfect leader. Having been named Hunt for a long time, he goes beyond his normal boundaries to hunt. He is confronted by his dad, who gets angry at him. And they say, "Who gave you the desire to come here? You have put us all in trouble." 7 did not feel obliged. 7 felt that his dad and his elders were too scared, and if these people did not go ahead for hunting, they would die in a few days because they had not found any prey for a long time, and these people were living on leaves for a long time. And they were living on berries. After listening to him and seeing his passion, Audi gives him permission to move forward and himself goes with him to move forward. They see that another boy from their own clan was good at hunting, and that too for all the people. He had already come forward to find the prey. Now this boy Keela also joins them and they move ahead together. But when they do not find any prey even after going a long distance, their leader asks them to go back. But then suddenly they start hearing the sound of a big animal running in a few seconds. Here a very big bear, i.e. Giant West, appears in front of them. This bear was many times bigger than these people. These people would hardly have been able to kill it. But 7 and Up attack him together. This beast was about to hit them back. Up signals 7 through eye contact. He himself tries to walk under the beast while wearing a trap for it, and as soon as the beast hides under it to catch it, 7 steps on its chest. He kills it. It was so big that it could satisfy their hunger for months. Now the leaders were also very happy with them. That is why they took out the heart of this beast and gave it to these two. This evening was in their name. Today a big celebration was going to happen in their village. Who were going to eat all the meat after a long time. Before the people could reach back to their clan, one of his bastards came to him stammering. His condition had deteriorated a lot, seeing which he understood that he has somehow got infected. And now he will turn into a zombie mutant. That man also knew this. He told all of them to kill me. He did not want to do this. He did not want to kill anyone. These people were still unsure whether they would kill him or not, when suddenly a weapon came out of the forest and hit him. They did not know who had killed him. But due to this, 7 became very angry. He wanted to find and kill the murderer of his tribesman, but everyone controlled him and took him back. Now everyone who had returned to the tribe was very worried because the mutants had come very close to their tribe, and that was the time when they used to attack their tribe as well. Many youngsters of the tribe were also involved in the attack. They suggest to him that we should shift from here, but the elders of the clan do not agree and say that this place has produced a lot for us. We should not leave this place. After listening to their depressing words, a flat comes forward and says that to change some things, we have to change ourselves. We have to try ourselves for our clan. No one gets motivated by listening to these things. Rather, the elders of the clan demotivate them and say, "How would your dad think?" That is why they were killed. Here we get to know the story of one who thought that there would be more survivors in this world apart from his clan. Let's go to find votes. Until today he has not returned. All the things that happened today had made Kilp very sad. All the people of the tribe thought that his day was dead, but he wanted to prove that his day was fine. That is why he decided that now he will go out of the tribe to drum for his dad. Under this plan, he left the village the next morning. He had not gone very far yet. Then he saw Newton's entire group moving towards his village. Then he turns back towards his village and informs the villagers about the arrival of mutants, whom the villagers were ready to fight. Now when many people attacked them, So all of them tried to fight them well, but there were too many mutants. No one could accept them. That is why Ori decided that everyone should go inside, and to save everyone, he gives his sacrifice. And he risks his life to stop the mutants from entering the cave by closing the door of the cave, and is killed by the mutants. After the scene, we are shown that 3 humans were still fighting the mutants. A lot of time had passed while Jinmitha Kellic and Seven's wife Dory were fighting. These people were tired and were fighting. You hide behind a stone. Now he makes a plan that to save his people, he will have to take them away, and to do this, I will distract them and you people will fight them. But in response he says, no, it is foolish to fight with them, and there are many of them as you were thinking. Dor also had the same thought. The idea of fighting was useless. Dor says that we should get out of here and find some help for ourselves. Now these people come to a pond while walking. When these people were drinking water near the pond, we see from a distance that someone was keeping an eye on them. The name of this man is ML, who had earlier also considered the infected man of their tribe. Well, by the time they drink the water, he goes away from here, and here Seven sees something with Caleb. It was a book. Seven asks, what is this? Caleb replies, this is a book. Through this, my dad taught me to read and write. These people were just talking. Suddenly they felt some movement from behind. When they turned back they saw that the mutants were coming to attack them. To save themselves from them they moved ahead. But the mutants came very close to Bin. When Seven turned back and tried to kill that mutant, he could not believe it because this mutant was his own father. Before the mutant kills them all, it is seen that someone attacks the mutant from behind and kills him. It is Ahmed who kills the mutant. After killing him, he tells Seven that he is no longer your slave, he has become one. I did nothing wrong by killing him, I just saved your life. Saying this, he comes to all of them and asks them, is your nose bleeding? Actually, the first sign of getting infected is bleeding from the nose. But none of these 3 mutants had attacked. Then MLA told that even if the mutants do not attack, even if someone breathes near them, a human being can become infected. He gets infected, but this infection takes some time to work. Here he also tells these 3 that he knows Kay's father, whose name was Jaharu, and ML tells that Kay's dad had designed a formula, made a medicine with which Kay could not be turned back into a human. But yes, if humans eat that medicine, they will not become infected. This news had created an antidote which could have saved other humans from becoming infected, but then regretted it one day. His formula was stolen by a survivor living in a city, and then no one else could make medicine according to his formula because no one knew how to read and write. But K-Dad did. He had told his friend that he had taught his son to read and write, and that is why ML used to roam around their tribe. He actually wanted to find Neelix so that with the help of Keelak, Rock can make the medicine again and save all the humans. Here all of them also come to know that they themselves are immune, meaning they have taken the medicine containing tamarin and they will never become mutants again. Now ML takes all of them to his house. Eater Udar was on the other side of this place, and these people used to live here because all the mutants were afraid of water and they did not come on the other side of the water. Now looking at these 3 people, Nirmal's wife gets angry because she was afraid that these 3 could also be infected. But he explains that this is not the case. Anyway, they were not in much danger from any mutant because these people had taken food. While eating, MLN tells everyone that it was the old humans. They tried to bring back extinct animals back into the world and their experiment went wrong. Instead of the extinct animals coming back into the world, an infection spread in the world, due to which all the people started becoming zombies. Well, now ML's point was that the 3 should go to the city and get the formula of Conop's diet from that man so that humans can be secured, and all 3 agree for this mission. After being sane, we are now shown the same of their drive, where everyone is trying to break the door and all the people sitting inside are scared. Some youngsters again smile at them and say that we should find a way out of here. But the elders still believed that it is not right to go out from here, rather we should stay here and pray to God. But this did not seem right to them, in such a situation. And he started breaking stones from the other side of the F so that he could go from here to the other side, and Tilak's sister also started helping him in this village. Finally, after breaking a lot of stones, These people reached another place from where a small waterfall was flowing and a cool breeze was also blowing from there. The meaning was clear. There was a new area on the other side of the mountain. Now how would these people break this mountain? Gelb's sister uses her brain and decides to go to the other side by going under this waterfall. But as soon as she went into the water, she immediately got out of the water because there were a lot of leeches in the water, which stuck to her body. First these people together take her body down. But then this girl gets caught in another waterfall. She decides to go inside the water because if these people had stayed there, they would have died anyway. Here it is shown that he tries to attack them through the gap in the door. Then the people of the tribe catch his hand and kill him. But now the eldest person of the tribe started bleeding from his nose. And it was clear that he has been infected. He is going to become infected, and this did not happen because someone attacked him, but it happened because he was breathing like a git for a long time, and it was now clear that all the people who will survive in this cave will become infected. Now it is shown that Geller's sister and the rest of his companions finally found a way out. They could see light from the top of the mountain on the other side of the waterfall. They climbed there and could get out of the mountain. Happily, these people move forward, and just as one of their companions is about to get out, he sees them. There are already a lot of mutants at that place, that is, a lot of zombies who had seen them, and they start attacking them. To save his other two companions, this boy sacrifices himself and stops near the small clue of the same waterfall from where they had come here so that these mutants can go to the cave on the other side through this path. They were able to go there. Then these mutants start tearing this man apart and eating him while Kelp's sister and her other companion come inside. After coming here they saw that the situation was very bad. People were getting sick, their noses were bleeding. That is, many people were getting killed by mutants, and one man. He was almost ready to become a neutron. He was in a lot of stress. Here he tells these people to kill him. No one pays much attention to his words, but the sister kills him and tells the rest of the people that if I also reach this condition then kill me too. Here the other side can be seen. All these people along with KML were traveling to the city through the river, where many people saw them from the mountains above and started throwing stones at them. But these people also quickly took their boat away from there. Finally they reached a place where they were told that this city has come now to make us forget the other vagaries. We have to give them a signal. For this we light a fire. When Zakir was lighting a fire on one of them, many people saw him and shouted at them to run away from there, and he started fighting with them. First he lit the fire on them from above, and then he came down, where many mutants attacked him at the same time. While fighting with the mutants, he got hit by a pound and fell in the middle of a mountain from where a mutant went inside to take him out. Damon stopped him there and killed him, and now he was hiding near the dead body of this mutant. Those who had escaped from here, on the way, see that Dural is having a runny nose, meaning she has also become infected. They get scared, and here it is shown near ML that other survivors had seen her signal of burning fire and they came here to save her. They became the summer residents of the hill. First, he took out the dead body from inside this small part, and then he also rescued the dead body. He tells people that we have found a person who knows how to read and write and can make the medicine again. While walking here, he came near another unknown building. This was the same man's idea, who had stolen K-Dad's formula. Coming here, Seven asks a man about the yellow powder, and on hearing this, he says no and runs away. Seven follows him and finds out whether that man had come to his master or not. He had come to the same man who had stolen K-Dad's medicine. He comes to them and requests, "If you give me a little medicine or give me that formula, I will make more medicine." But here he does not agree to give his medicine because he had kept it safe for his own species. Yes, but they had a library in this area. He can go there and make a new formula. Here these people, they keep it in a separate place so that its infection does not spread to other people. But no one here was in danger anyway because all the people here had made themselves immune to that powder. Going to the library helps in making or finding the formula, while from there Seven goes to the daughter of that man, i.e. the king of this place, and asks for the medicine from her. Why would this girl give him the medicine? But when Seven tells her that her dad had stolen this medicine, the girl is heartbroken and And she decided to help Seven because she also came to know that Seven wants to save everyone's life. After talking about all this, the girl brings Seven to a safe in which they had kept the medicine, and its chain was always around her dad's neck. Seeing this safe, Seven says that it was not opened by RCC because there is too much dust on it, but the girl says let's bring some medicine. This meant that the medicine was not there. Now finding the medicine had become a new choice, for which this girl takes an idea and runs and tells her diet. Someone has entered your room to steal the medicine. The man goes into the room and checks. His medicine was safe and he had hidden the medicine inside the wall, and when Seven, who was standing above, saw this thing, he jumped down and knocked the man unconscious. Before this, he would have killed this man, if his daughter had said no, leave my dad and take this medicine and do everything to him. Saying this, he handed over the medicine to him. First of all, he will take the medicine himself because he himself was also infected. After which he took her to Doral, and she also cured Dor, and after that they went to Dor, who had got the formula. But his condition had become worse than all of them. Dor quickly cures him by preparing medicine, and then these people and he escape from there with the medicine. They had to go from one mountain to another through the mountainous path where they found a dead body. A rope bridge was built. This bridge was very dangerous. While walking on it, the guards of that man also started following them. Those cars were continuously attacking them. Kelp would have been killed in this attack, but it was very important for them to save Kelp, because he was the only person who could save all humans by making his father's medicine. Seven goes ahead to save him and starts fighting with the other people before these people reach their hill through this bridge. Seven, or the bridge itself, gives a guard from his side, due to which the guards started falling down. In anger, the other guards attacked Seven from above, and these three straitjackets hit Seven's chest, and she became Donmayan of both the mountains there. Doral, taking advantage of the git or that bike were inside the high. She had left from here with Karyop. They also meet Trip's people who were searching for them. They rescue these people. Here they wanted Kelp to give them his father's formula, but Kelp tells them, look, you all have already used this medicine. You need this medicine for the next generation, but our Trip, he is in great danger. He has been attacked by mutants and he has not taken any medicine. Hearing this, they agree to help the tribe member, and all of them move towards him, where they saw that his condition was very bad. The mutants were about to open the bus door to attack the rest of the people. But right then, the people of ML's tribe started fighting to save the other tribe and started making the people of their tribe smell the medicine so that they don't become mutants. There was a fierce battle going on outside in which the people of this tribe also started taking part. And he had also killed many mutants of the mill. As soon as he came out, he saw that the person with whom he had stolen the medicine came forward to kill him. An arrow was fired at Kelp, but before the arrow could hit Kelp, Aham came in front of him to save him, and he took Kelp's arrow on himself. Seeing this, Kelp got so angry that he threw the axe in his hand towards the man who was holding the axe. Due to the impact, the man died on the spot. In the end, we see that everything was fine. The Newtons were killed and their drive was now safe, and all this happened because of Donald's emotions. She takes the curry, and here we come to know that this LP used to like Doral from before. Anyway, now at the end of the film, it is shown that Kelp and his sister work as teachers for children. Here it is seen that MLP has recovered, who had taken Kelp's arrow on his chest that day. Doral and Kelp both together. They go to leave him alone. After which A-Flat had a new mission of his own. He had to go to the same city again where his dad had made the medicine, and he also wanted to cure all the other people by making this medicine, and the story ends just by showing that